people those who are dishonest, people those who are cheating the people those who had not any kind of the value and akhlaq, they were not believing in Allah. But our Rasul, he spent 40 years. And in those 40 years, what he is doing, he is not saying, I am Rasul. The one who had been the Rasul, when, according to the hadith of our Rasul, he himself is saying, Kuntu nabiyan wa Adamu bayna al-ma'i wa tin. I have been the prophet when Adam was between water and clay. The creation of Adam alayhi salatu wasalam in the process. Adam was not created by Allah. But I have been not only created by Allah, I was on the position of prophethood. I was prophet. But our Rasul, he is not declaring that I am prophet. Waiting for 40 years. Waiting for 40 years. Here one more thing I would like to tell you. Sometimes the people, when they are saying, if Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam, he was the successor of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then why Rasul is waiting for 23 years? So tell me, if Rasul, he was the Rasul of Allah, then why he was waiting for 40 years? So there was the maslahat of Allah to declare after 40 years. So there was the maslahat to declare as a Ali your successor after 23 years. Salawat. So what is what, why, where, when? All are in the ahadith and Quran. So Quran is saying, Huwa alladhi ba'atha fil ummina. 40 years he spent. But he is not declaring that I am prophet. But tabligh is continue. Purifying the society. People, they all accepted him. They all recognize his ethics and morals. And our Rasul, his ethics and moral were recognized by the people, and the people, they started calling him Sadiq. Sadiq means truthful. Amin, trustworthy. So these were the two titles of our Rasul, which were given by kuffar. And now about the tabligh, I would like to mention another hadith from our sixth Imam, where our Imam is saying, Kunu du'atan nas bighayri alsinatikum. You call people towards deen. You call people towards Allah. You call people towards Quran. You call people towards moral and ethics and values, but not with your word. Because so many times people, when they are calling the people and they are telling, you come and pray, but they are not praying themselves. Sometimes people, they are saying, you speak truth, but they themselves are not saying truth. So that is very important. So Imam is saying, do not say, but practice. Kunu du'atan nas bighayri alsinatikum. You call the people towards ethics and moral without saying any word, but with your action. And our Rasul, he was proving with his action. So now Quran is saying, Huwa alladhi ba'atha fil ummina. He is Allah. He sent our Prophet. And now Quran talks about his duties. Rasulam minhum. That Rasul was from them. Yatlu alayhim ayati. That Rasul, what was the job of the Rasul? Yatlu alayhim ayati. He was reciting the verses of Allah. Now, one more thing. Our Rasul, he was reciting the ayat of the Quran, ayat of the holy book of Quran. Where? The people, those who were kuffar. Because our Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was used to go inside the Khane Kaaba. He was reciting the Quran Majid. Now the problem is that we believe in the Rasul whose first job was to recite the Quran, and the majority of our people, they are unable to recite the Quran. How many from our society, they cannot read Quran? You look. So we had to read the Quran. We had to learn the Quran. How to read the Quran? Okay. If suppose 30% from us, they can read the Quran. That means 70% they cannot. If 70% can, that means 30%. No, everybody has to recite Quran every day. And Imam is saying, if you are able to read complete one para in a day, that is good. Because there is a hadith from our sixth Imam where our Imam is saying, Mu'min is the one, in a month he is completing Quran. In a month means what? If you are completing a Quran in a month, that means every day I had to complete one sipara. And Imam is saying, if you cannot, so at least few verses of the Quran you read. And Imam is saying, when you are reading and reciting some of the ayat of the Quran, you must understand the ayat. So brother, start learning Quran. And about the importance, see, of course, no doubt, we are talking about akhlaq and ethic, moral. But when we learn the Quran, thereafter will be understand the akhlaq of the Quran. So brothers and sisters, importance of the madrasa. Inshallah, after Mohrram, inshallah, madrasa will start. You send your children for madrasa. But what about youth classes? Okay, we are sending our youth to the classes. But what about our elderly people? Those who are making their wuzu wrongly, those who are praying wrongly, those who are not offering their prayer because they are fearing, if I pray, maybe people, they will say, laugh at me. Sometimes when we are saying, brother, you read dua, our brother, they are saying, see, I cannot read. Or sometimes our brother, maybe, not here, just for example, I am telling you, do not try to fit this word on anybody. If we are saying to your brother, please read the dua, that brother is saying, Moulana, I cannot read. I am fearing to read in front of the people, maybe they will laugh at me. Oh, that means there is a one thing. That thing is fear. You are trying to understand me, you are getting me what I am trying to tell you. That means there is a one thing, that is the fear. But that is not the fear of Allah. That is the fear of the society. That is the fear of the people. So brothers, if you are fearing from the society, why you are not fearing your Allah? There are the people, they are committing sin, but they are not committing sin in front of the people. Where the people, they are present, they are not committing sin. Where there are the people, they are not committing sin. Why? Because people are witnessing. Oh, that means we must worship these people. That means we must worship this society. That means we must worship this community, because I am fearing community. I am fearing society. I am fearing people. So I am not reading Quran. So I am not reciting dua. So I am not committing sin. Why? Because I am fearing from the people. Brothers, but the main thing and the ethics and the teaching of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wasalam, fear your Allah. Remember your Allah. That means we are not remembering our Allah. Who is great? Azan, when we are saying Allahu Akbar, Allah is greatest. If Allah is greatest, then why I am lying? Then why I am cheating? Then why I am getting angry on other people? Brother, that means I am declaring from my tongue. But actually it is not my belief. Why I am telling you this is not your belief? I have right to tell in the light of hadith of our first Imam, Amir al-Mu'minin, Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam. Imam is saying, Al-Iman, Aqdun bil-Qalb. Al-Imanu Aqdun bil-Qalb. What is Iman? We all are claimed to be Mu'min. But who will decide, me or you? Or society? Allah will decide. Imam will decide. Nabi will decide. Quran will decide. Imam is saying, Al-Imanu Aqdun bil-Qalb. Iman is one kind of the knot, which is in your heart. Or in another place, Imam is saying, Al-Imanu Ma'rifatun bil-Qalb. Iman is to understand Allah, to understand Deen from the bottom of the heart. So that means Iman is not starting from tongue. Remember, Iman is not starting from the tongue. Iman is the tree which starts from your heart, which growing from inside. And so we are saying in Urdu, jo dil se jo baat nikalti hai, asar rakhti hai. So if it comes from your heart, it goes to the heart. If it comes from the heart, goes to the heart. If it comes from the tongue, goes to the ear. From one side, from one ear we are listening, from other ear it goes. And so many times people, they are saying, see, I am thankful to Allah. Allah given me 2 ears. You know what the logic behind it? Logic is that 2 ears, listen from one and take it out from other one. For that reason Allah given me 2 ears. But you know, Allah given you 2 ears, why? To listen from this one also, listen from this one also, and keep in your mind. And when you are keeping in your mind, thereafter it goes to your heart. So Imam is saying, Al-Imanu Ma'rifatun bil-Qalb. So first thing, the beginning, first stage of Iman is not started from tongue. His first stage started from your heart. Ma'rifatan bil qalb. Believe in Allah, believe in Quran, believe in Ahlul Bayt. From the bottom of the heart. Then, wa iqrarun bil lisan. Whatever you believe, okay, I am Mu'min, I believe that, but I am hiding my iman inside. This is between me and my Allah. This is between, see, now this is also very common. I don't need hijab. Why? Because I am pure, I am clean, my mind is clean, my heart is clean. See, I am not coming for the namaz and everything in the center, but I am clean. So what kind of the cleanness? Brother, in Islam there are two things. One is cleanliness, other is purity. There are two things. One is cleanliness, another is purity. Cleanliness is called nizafa. And purity called tahara. And cleanliness is that a person, mashallah, clean. He goes to the bathroom, washroom, wash his head, applies shampoo, applies soap, and thereafter he comes out. He's clean. Of course, Islam is emphasizing cleanliness also. And so Islam is saying, Bunya al-Islam ala nizafa. The foundation of Islam is on nazafat and cleanliness. Of course, in other language, actually when you look for the taharat and najasat, you cannot find the proper and the perfect and real word for the taharat. There are so many terms in the Islam and in the Quran. So we can say, Islam and Quran, really this religion is rich. Our book is rich. Our teaching is rich. So what happened? Of course we are proud of that. We're proud to be a Muslim. We're proud to be a follower of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wasalam. But see, if we are obedient, our Aimma, they are saying, I am proud of you. We are proud of that. We are the follower of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salatu wasalam. But if you are the real follower of them, if you are really following them, following their footsteps, then Imam of the time, he is saying, really, you are proud for me. Remember, you are not remembering? When our third Imam, he was saying, my companion, they are the best companion in the history. They are the better than the companion of Rasul and better companion of my father. So now, brothers, nizafa, then tahara. Salawat padhe miljul kar. Bunya al-Islamu ala nizafa. This is the cleanliness. Now one kafir. One kafir is coming. He is clean. Dress is white completely. When he comes here, and suppose, for example, this is the center. Of course, we must pay respect to the center, because we are considering like a mosque, like a masjid, like a imam bargah. And we know that in masjid, kafir cannot enter in. Kafir cannot enter in the masjid. That person is completely clean and wanted to enter in the masjid. You are saying, please, you don't come inside. Why? He's saying, I am clean. Then I am saying, see, you are clean, but you are not pure. There is not tahara. So that means taharat is another thing. Thereafter, what I have to do? Once again I will go and I will bath. And then he went. After 1 hour he is coming. I completed my bath. I washed for 1 hour. Okay. Now may I come in? I said no. Why? I am clean. I spent 1 hour. I said of course. But it is cleanliness, but not taharat. So what is taharat? Go and do your ghusl. Once he performed his ghusl, what is ghusl? Do niyat. Okay, I am doing niyat. I am performing my ghusl. Then what I have to do? There are the 3 stages. First you wash your head and neck, then right part, then left part. While you are washing your right part, cover little bit left. It is the precaution. When you are washing your left one, it is the precaution. Take little bit from the right one. So nothing remain unwashed. Then he comes after 5 minutes, completed his ghusl. Now I am saying, please come in. So when he comes after 5 minutes, I said come in. Then once again he is giving. Brother, it takes only 5 minutes. But now I am able to come inside the mosque. And I washed for 1 hour, you are not allowing me. I said, of course, it was cleanliness, but it is the purity. So no